AI Intermediate versus AI Advanced. We start with the Sicilian-dragon.
A high variance choice. White wants the Yugoslav attack, but Black's heat map is already claiming the D-file.
White takes the pawn on D4.
The standard central tension. White establishes a presence, but the dragon is all about the eventual counter-strike on the queen side.
The bishop develops to E3.
Preparing the battery. White is building a slow burn attack, but Black is just waiting for the right moment to ignite it.
Black trades knights on D4.
A strategic simplification. By removing that knight, Black clarifies the center and prepares to challenge White's bishop pair.
The bishop moves to H6.
Look at the purple squares around the White king. Black is starting to exert pressure on the dark squares before White can even castle.
The rook slides to C8.
Classic dragon. The c-file is the highway to the White king, and Black is just opening the toll booth.
An unexpected rook sacrifice on C3.
Brave, he's trading material for a total collapse of White's pawn structure. The heat map is turning a deep blue on the queen side now.
White's king retreats to B1.
He's trying to find safety, but there is no safety when your cover has been blown. He's just delaying the inevitable.
Black captures the pawn on H3.
The flank attack is succeeding. Black isn't just winning material, he's stripping away the king's last remaining shield.
A sequence of captures on G7. The knights are gone.
A necessary trade. Black accepts a slightly diminished attacking force to ensure White has no counterplay on the king side.
The queen enters the fray on C7.
The coordination is perfect. The queen and the rook are now singing the same song, and the target is the White king.
A flurry of sacrifices. The queen is gone on C3.
This is total chaos. Black is liquidating everything to remove any hope of a White comeback. It's a scorched earth policy.
The black king moves to G7.
A quiet move in a loud game. He's just tidying up his house before he starts the long march toward victory.
The knight returns to C7.
He's repositioning. In the end game, the knight needs to be central to support the pawns.
The H-pawn pushes to H4.
The real danger now. A passed pawn is a ticking clock, and White has no way to stop the countdown.
The G-pawn advances to G4.
The blue zone is expanding. Black's pawns are acting like a steamroller, simply pushing White off the board.
The king moves to E5.
The king becomes an active piece. In the endgame, the king is an attacker, and this one is heading straight for the center.
The pawn reaches J3.
White is completely paralyzed. He's just watching the pawns march, unable to find a single square to create trouble.
Black pushes the A-pawn.
Cruel, he doesn't even need the kingside pawns. He's just creating a second front to keep White guessing.
The king reaches C3.
The king is now the most powerful piece on the board. He's effectively herding the White king into a corner.
The knight moves to A2.
Precision, he's taking away the escape squares. It's no longer a game, it's a containment exercise.
The king moves to C3 again.
Well, that's one way to put it. He's just shuffling to maintain the bind, giving White enough rope to hang himself.
The pawn pushes to H2.
The final nail. Once that pawn hits the 7th rank, the game is mathematically over.
The queen takes the A4 pawn.
Cleaning up the remaining debris. Black is just ensuring there isn't a single White pawn left to cause a distraction.
The king moves to C4.
He's just tightening the net. The White king is running out of air.
The A-pawn pushes to A4.
A final flourish. He's showing White exactly how many ways he can win this position.
And there it is, checkmate on G1.
A clinical finish to a dominant performance. Black played the dragon exactly as it was meant to be played.